Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Ash Chat podcast with Alma de Hombre Society. We are live once again from Mickey Blake's in Orange, our home base. Lovely to see all you people again. How is everybody doing?
Yo, you already know. Let's go.
Just dandy.
Nice, nice. Well, we have a very special guest. Cappy, will you do the honors of introducing our guest to everyone on the podcast?
We have Mr. William Marante with La Aurora Cigars.
Let's go.
Nice, nice.
The grand poobah himself. How we doing, Willie?
Is that an
I'm
official
good.
title?
I'm glad you did not butcher my name as bad as I thought you would.
That's why I had him do it.
There you go.
It's Marante, but I'll give you 2.5 out of 5.
There you
did
go.
all right.
There,
All right,
it's still
halfway
good. It's
home.
still
I'll
good.
take it. I'll take it.
Marante, good. Let's go.
So, Willie.
It's gonna be a long show.
No, stop. Glad we finally got you on there. We tried to do this once or twice. Things didn't work out, but today we got the wheels turned in one direction. So, tell us about now. This is not new news.
No, it's not new news. Go ahead.
Not new news. You've been in and out with La Aurora. You're back. You're stronger than ever, and now you're doing national events. Is that correct?
Yeah. So 2.5 years ago, we launched Aurora USA. Obviously, we started our own self-distribution hub. You know, much love and respect to Mammy Cigar and all them. Still family, still great relationship. But we launched our own U.S. distribution with our own U.S. Sales team and sales force. We have our own distribution center now that we just launched 2 weeks ago in Doral. So, you know, we are standing on our own 2 feet.
That's awesome.
You said Doral?
Yeah,
Where's Doral?
It's in Florida.
it's right next to the airport.
Oh, it's Miami, right?
It's Doral. Yeah.
Listen, you know what? I want to take this time out real quick, just to say, I met you at the old Mickey Blake's, and from the day one, I respected you for your brutal honesty. I mean, you have been honest about every fucking thing, and that is why I respect you so much, because you're honest on every aspect, like cigar wise, everything. It doesn't matter. You're not going to bullshit just because you're repping something. You're not going to say, "Hey, this is great," because it's great. That's why I respect you, and that's why, you know, every time you come
Thank
here,
you.
I love when you come here. You're fucking honest, and it's great. So thank you for that. And that's why when I stood here, because we're supposed to go to a barbecue, but I'm like, fuck that. My boy's on. Let's talk to my boy. We good. We in here. We chilling. So thank you for that, because you're brutally honest. You don't.
Why
hold
are
any
you
punches.
lying?
I'm
Why
not.
are you lying? You said, I have an hour. I can knock this shit out and still go be a fat ass and go
I said
eat.
half. Hold on. My wife is looking at me right there. Mommy, what happened?
He's like, clock is ticking.
No,
bitch.
no, fuck the clock. We good with that shit. Don't worry about it.
Oh
But
my
you know I
God.
respect you for that shit, because you brutally honest. It's good shit.
You are the
You
man.
want to come give me a kiss? Okay. She don't want to give me a kiss. She said no. Oh, fuck.
I heard that no, too. That was a strong no.
He said you heard that no, too. That was a strong no, right? Shit. So tell us, man, what's your journeys like, man? Let's go, because I mean, I love to see what you're doing.
I mean, a lot of you guys, we're all friends on social media, so you all know we're just all over the place, man. You know, it's been a crazy 2.5 year start to this new venture. You know, we're not an old company per se. You know, we're 122 years this year celebrating. She did get the kiss. You
I
see
did
that?
get the kiss. I did get the kiss. Boo, 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 boo. I'm a federale.
I don't know if this is the time to be saying stuff like that.
I know, Papa, but I had to. Go ahead. Anyways, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
It's a crazy start. We're up to now almost 10 reps on the streets between East Coast and West Coast. Crazy growth, and just excited to keep growing. I mean, Cappy, you've been to the factory, you know the team.
Yep.
It's been a great transition. Been a heck of a ride. We don't sleep a lot, but we sure do have fun, and we work a lot, and
That's
we
what's
loving
up.
it. You know.
That's what's up.
We actually just got. I think some of you guys might have met the team, the Cigar Culture. There'll be the local reps in here. So Adrian and Caesar, you'll be seeing them coming out of
Right.
Connecticut and New York and stuff like that. So
All right. What's on the menu?
exciting times.
So what's on the menu for you? What's your next big event that's coming up? I know I've seen, like you said, on social media, all the local stuff.
I mean, on the local stuff, obviously, we got a lot of stuff coming in and out of Florida. Huge event in New York this weekend at Moises in the Bronx. I know some of you guys are from that area of the sewage world. Enjoy it.
Wow. We love you.
But then obviously the big event coming up will be Rocky Mountain. We will have Minority Noah at Rocky Mountain this year.
Wow, that's cool.
It's gonna be interesting. I don't think Minor's ever been or hasn't been to Colorado in a while, so it'll be interesting to get him into the mountains. And I hope it's one of those cold, breezy nights.
Yeah, you gotta hope.
Yeah, that's a little culture change. I know that's your favorite event, Rocky Mountain, right?
Oh, I love Rocky Mountain. Those guys at Smoker Friendly do a great event. But there's a lot of great events nationwide. Outside of that, we just launched our line extension on the 120 Lancero.
Mm-hmm.
So the 120 is available in Lancero. And obviously, early in the year, we launched our Family Creep with the Soul, which is the first availability of a box press on our portfolio. San Andreas wrapper with a Nicaraguan binder and a Dominican Nicaraguan Pennsylvania broadleaf filler. Tasty.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
If some of you guys went to the events at Smoking Oath, we did have some. If you didn't grab it, you suck. Look out for a return.
I grabbed it.
You're not talking to me, so I don't care. So speaking of Smoking Oath,
I'm not talking to anybody. If the shoe fits, y'all wear it. I'm just saying. You didn't grab it. You were at the event. You didn't grab the cigar.
You fucked up, Baba. That's it.
So let's talk about what we're smoking. The La Aurora Ecuador.
Yeah, we're smoking an OG here. Like this is our bread and butter right here. The Preferidos. The Ecuador obviously is one out of the 6 different tubos. Obviously, platinum is Cameroon, sapphire is Connecticut, diamond is Connecticut broadleaf, ruby is Brazilian Maduro, gold is Corojo, and we're having the emerald, which is Ecuadorian Sumatra. So you got a nice Dominican filler, and then you have a Dominican binder.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a filler that consists of Dominican, Nicaraguan, Brazil, and Peru in this one.
Yeah, the flavors are delicious on this thing.
Mm-hmm. And this is your solid medium body, medium plus. You're going to get nice, rich flavors of, earthy and like tropical fruits and a little cinnamon. Not a lot. I always like to say like it's an allspice, not so much cinnamon, because it's just that variation.
Yeah, it's a nice, even smoke, not overpowering, like you said.
Right.
Pairs with, just about anything. It's right down.
Yeah, this was right in the middle of Preferido. Like if you were to smoke it from light to strong, from this you'll probably jump up to broadleaf, and then I always say the ruby is the strongest one, just because the ruby has that Brazilian Arapiraca wrapper, so you get a lot of flavor and like tobacco notes off that wrapper.
That's what's up.
You hear music in the background. I can hear you. Can tell.
Listen, I knew you was going to be here, so I hit you up with it. That's good. So we usually wait till later in the show to ask this, but I'm going to ask you this now.
Because you're trying to get to a barbecue.
No. Listen, I'm not pressed for time. I'm not pressed for time. So listen to this, right? You go into a humidor, you have $15 to purchase a stick in the humidor, right? And just say the humidor is fully stocked. What are you buying?
You up the price.
Listen, and this has
question.
This has nothing to do with La Aurora. You go in, you want to smoke a cigar. You got $15.
Not La Aurora.
It has nothing to do with La Aurora.
But here's my second question. Am I paying Connecticut, New York taxes, or am I paying Florida
Connecticut?
taxes?
You're paying Connecticut.
At $15, they don't go the same.
It doesn't go the same. So $15, Connecticut.
Well, you can answer it twice then.
Where are you going?
Given the price points and everything like that, man.
Tough question, huh?
Oh, if it's not my company, then it's free range. I could say and that $15 range, if I can slide in my father, Le Bijou, Box Press, maybe, you can never go wrong. I mean, normally it's between 8 and 10. So the Jaime with that broadleaf is always a solid go-to in that price point. AJ, it'd be hard to put down some of, that new one that he did with Eladio is fire.
Yeah, it's fire. That shit is fire. Great answer. I love that shit. I love it.
What is it? Hochi's putting out some great stuff too. So La Galera, he has those little box press ones, the short smokes. Those things are fire too.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's a wide variety, and we're not talking my company. There's still a lot of great Dominican cigars and everything out there right now. So, it's a great time to be in a humidor. I mean, people are putting out some great stuff right now.
You're right,
for sure. Do you remember your first cigar? Way back when?
Yes, I do. It was an Oliva Classic Old Maduro that does not exist anymore. It used to come in an oval box with a little see-through glass, and it was the dark navy blue band with like a cursive O on it. Happy should remember this because he still had hair when the cigar was out.
Yeah, well, you ain't shit. He had the escrow, right?
Let your soul glow.
Now, going back to the old
I
felt
love
band.
it.
I'll keep it score down.
That boy can sing. He good. He
That
good.
boy good. That boy good. Wow.
Now,
That's
Willie, you're
awesome.
talking about back when they had the old felt bands with the little gold
The old felt
lettering on
bands.
them?
Yes, that one.
They were sexy.
They were sexy.
Yeah. Supposedly they say it became the V. Maybe. I mean, I just remember, nice classic Maduro. It's the first one I had when I was like at legal age to smoke in my backyard.
All right.
So was that like the real first cigar, or was there like, some gas station, Garcia Vega kind of bullshit?
There
in
was
too?
so I grew up always wanting to emulate my grandfather. I have a picture. I'm like 3 years old. I have the high socks, the whole caboodle. Being 3 years old, I have a plastic toy cigar, trying to be like my grandfather.
That's
My
okay.
dad got tired around the age of 7 and 8 that I wanted to smoke a cigar. My grandfather bought me a gas station cigar, lit it up. I probably turned gag green and I didn't ask to get it. So, but the one that I remember and I enjoyed was that Oliva.
That's great.
And then after that, I think I went through a little flavor range just to adapt and learn. So I got into like the Kahluas back in the day when Kahlua used to do the
Oh
chocolate.
God!
remember
Yeah,
that
the
shit.
flavor process. Yeah,
But we all go through that. It's part of your teaching your
It
palate.
is part of it, yeah.
agreed. Everybody goes through it. It's like you kind of jump in the water, so to speak, right? And then
I always like to say you can't enjoy like one of these Opus wines or some of these fire reds. You haven't drank, the Joshes and a wine in a box. You got to go and flip steps.
true facts. You gotta figure out what you like and
What you
don't
like.
like because you don't know yet, right? So yeah, along the way you probably smoke some crap, a few that you don't like, or maybe a flavor profile that with history you kind of look back on like, what was I thinking? But that's all part of the process, right? It's figuring out
Exactly.
just smoking stuff or whatever.
Yeah, can't expect you guys to smoke La Aurora all the time. I mean, that'd be great. And you guys would really enjoy life, but you have to make bad decisions so you can appreciate and smoke the good stuff.
You are a motherfucking salesman. Thank God. Hell yeah.
Nice. So, what was the transition that got you into the industry? Like, obviously, you had some cigars.
So my background actually was music. So my first degree is actually audio engineering and music production.
Okay.
I worked in radio,
Yeah.
and I had a little DJ gig on the weekends at a cigar place. I've always been around the cigars. I was always that guy with a cigar in his pocket all my life. It's just part of the culture of my family. When things went bad with that, I got an opportunity to work part-time, and that started trending into that. And then I got a job at Sabor Havana, Miami, as a manager, and was there for them for 6 years until, it was time to grow. And then got into Miami Cigar, and the rest is history after that.
Nice.
Not that I want to give you guys any kind of ounce of moral victory in anything, but I do tell people all the time that I've been a sales rep, but if it wasn't for the New England territory, New England made me a rep, a lot of nights up there with you guys and stuff like that. So I'm always saying that the hardest territory in the nation was the one that taught me how to be a rep, which is where I came up
I'm
from.
sorry.
New England is no
joke. It didn't come through clear. Could you say that again? I didn't.
No,
quite
you have
get
the
that.
recording. You have it on.
That's awesome.
You're welcome. So, what was your DJ name?
Next question.
Come on, Willie. Come on,
Papi, come on.
Yeah, it was Willie Will.
Willie Will.
Oh, that's fucking
not bad.
That's a good
That's
name.
not bad.
Well, back in the days, that's what everybody did. Willie Will's good. That's fucking not bad.
Yeah, as long as you're not like Big Willie.
No, Willie Will's good.
Yeah.
No, definitely not the corny big Willie.
All right, cool. So, DJ, how long have you been with Miami? I mean, not Miami Cigar. La Aurora Miami Cigar total. From the time
We're going on from the time with Miami and now this time we're almost at a decade, a little over a decade.
around 10 years. Okay.
We're going
That's what
on
a
3
decade
years
is.
now with the U. Yeah, now we're going on almost 3 years with the USA project
Mm-hmm.
and almost 7 with Miami.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So granted your time, that you've been in the industry, do you see any like trends that are coming as far as maybe a new location where tobacco will be sourced? Are you any
I think right now, and I think you see it with the way everyone's moving, I think Honduras is on the rise right now. Honduras is on a little rise. You got a lot of
I agree.
people moving over. And I think just the influx of tobacco and, there's an influx of Honduran tobacco and people learning what to do. I think Honduras is on the rise right now. Dominican is always on the rise. I think you have a string of great new stuff coming out of the island when you think about, Don Emanuel and some of these other small boutique brands that are putting out some phenomenal thing. Eladio, he's doing great stuff. So, Dominican is definitely on a rise, but I think Honduras is going to be the thing right now. It's just, they have everything to grow, especially if Nicaragua keeps messing around with whatever these taxes they
that's
do.
Bullshit,
make life complicated. I think you're going to see,
go over to Honduras.
Just a little shift.
Right. Are you guys capitalizing on that?
Are you guys buying anything down there? You're going to start growing down there or is that a trade secret?
I like that. Listen, enough said. That's good.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We like that.
Okay. All right.
Now, have you ever been a part of blending a cigar, like maybe something new for the portfolio?
So it wasn't just me, but the new cigar, the family creed, so that's a special cigar for us on the U.S. side because for years it's always been La Aurora's putting out this cigar in the DR. We're going to release it in the U.S. We did this launch in Europe. We're going to see how it does in the U.S. For 18 months, the entire team worked with Manuel and the team over there with Guillermo, and we wanted a specific cigar. I say this all the time. Obviously, Connecticut is the #1 selling wrapper, but we are a full body nation. We like our peppers. We like our strength. We like our flavor. For the first time, this family creed is a project that was designed by the U.S. team for the U.S. market. So everyone had their hands in. We had an idea of how we wanted the cigar to taste.
Mm-hmm.
We had an idea of what we wanted to bring to the table and stuff like that. And the team was able to bring it to life. And it's done. It's done amazing. Like, shipment comes in, it goes out. We're dealing with fax orders because that's what you want. That means people are buying it, people are asking for it. So
awesome.
Okay. And that process, you said it took like 18 months to figure it out. So was it a question of maybe the tobacco wasn't quite right? I mean,
no, it's just about getting the right profile.
Okay.
You go back and forth with, we thought this. No, we want this. We want this. We're looking for something like this. Take this, multiply it times 2, subtract it by 3. You know how it is.
Yeah.
It was a rough process where you had to smoke about.
You want to get on?
54 different blends, over an 18-month period. It's rough. It's not for everybody.
That's a lot. Yeah. You poor thing, you. How could you stand it? And what sizes do you have available in that?
So right now we have Gran Toro, Robusto, Toro.
Okay. And none of those are box press?
They're all box press.
Oh, okay. Even better. I love box press.
So.
All right. Guys got anything else? I feel like we're like dragging this.
No, sorry. I was paying attention, just trying to keep him muted.
Yeah.
This one occupied the one.
I was producing. You guys are supposed to be talking.
We're the talent.
What are you guys drinking? Elijah King?
We're drinking Elijah Craig.
Yeah,
which actually goes very well with this.
It does. It
our
does.
rum goes better with that.
What you got? What kind of rum?
Oh, La Aurora rum.
We have 2 rums.
Oh shit!
Two?
Really?
What you got the
Yeah,
whole?
so we just
Go ahead.
So obviously you guys are familiar with the Ilion, which is the first one that came out. That's the 110th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
That one goes for like 110, 120 MSRP.
Uh-huh.
But over the last year in the DR, we launched the 1903 blend, and we just launched it about a month ago here in the States. So the 1903 it's like a cocktail rum. It's meant to compete with the Brugau 1888s and the medium price rum and stuff like that. So obviously 1903 because that's when the company was designed and stuff like that. So now we have 2 rums. We just launched the licenses in New York and Jersey.
Okay.
And we're working on distributors across the entire thing. But if you go to rumbar.com, Total Wine, they'll ship it to you, right?
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Okay.
So both of them are available countrywide now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what.
We're getting there.
All right, it's good to know.
Very good. Yeah, that would have been good to know before this.
Yeah, hello.
That's what it is. We got it.
Now, do you guys still make coffee?
We do the Cora coffee in the DR.
Okay.
There's no plans yet to bring Cora over here to the United States. Yeah. let's work with the two stuff we got. That's more than enough right now. But in DR, we're a three-tier company. We do have rum, cigars, and chocolate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Chocolate was good too. So was the coffee. I remember that coffee. All right. So, we should have had the rum. Why did you get the rum, folks?
Next time.
I didn't even know. That's all right.
Okay,
We'll do it next time.
I blame the person that goes around calling people to get them on the show. He didn't really do his full
That's what I'm talking about, Papa. That's what I'm talking about. You tell him. Tell him.
No good deed goes unpunished. All right.
Hey,
Thanks,
you guys,
Willie.
you guys taught me to be like this. I was a nice, calm Cuban from Miami, and then you guys turned me into one
That's
of you
what
angry
you're
New
saying?
Englanders.
Oh, shit. Okay.
First of all, we're not angry at New England.
Oh, that's right. You're Connecticut. You guys want to whatever.
Connecticut.
Technically, New York.
Connecticut.
That's right. I forgot.
New York's
South of
not New
Hartford.
England.
South of
Connecticut is.
Hartford. That's it. It's not. You guys are New York. Forgot. My bad. Forgot the dividing line.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Willie. How the Marlins doing? They're good?
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
They still get
Marlins are doing great. They're in third place. 10.5 games behind. That's fine.
Nice. It must be an awesome feeling to play in front of 5,000 people every game.
Oh, fuck. What's going on here?
I know where he's going with this, but excuse me, I got to use the one line. When you beat my team in the World Series, then you can talk. Until then.
Wow.
Well, next time you guys get to one, you let me know.
Wow.
We don't always go to the World Series, but when we do, we beat the Yankees.
Yeah. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Moving.
I mean, you love to take our players. Hey, by the way, thank you for taking Stanton again. Appreciate that.
Damn, Baba. He sucks.
Where's Sosa when you need him? Good Lord. Ooh, look how late it is.
Hey, listen, one of my favorite players in baseball does wear a Yankee jersey, as much as I hate to say this. So
It's okay.
Jazz Chisholm?
yeah, come on.
Jazz got a little swag to him. Thanks for that, buddy. Love you, mean it.
He did great in the home run derby.
He was channeling his Marlin days. All right.
It's like I tell people, home run derby is for everybody, man. The stamina you need for that specific event is totally different. You can hit bombs on a regular day, but to sit there and hit 18 back to back, that's a whole different level.
Oh, it's definitely
totally
different. That's different.
That's not for everybody.
I heard this other thing where he had this story where he was saying when he was young, his stepdad would like pitch to him. And he said to him, when he was a kid, he's like, yeah, one day we're going to do this at the All-Star game. You're going to pitch to me. We'll be in a home run derby. We'll be able to do that. And that was something that he actually did during a derby where, his stepdad was the guy throwing it to him while he's in the derby. So,
but I thought the great story was the guy that actually won it. You actually pulled the video of him being like a 7-8-year-old, and he's like, I'm home run derby champion. He was 7-8 years old, and it was his dad throwing to him, and his brother was the catcher.
That's cool too.
The guy from Seattle that won it. Like if you look back, it was his brother was the catcher, his dad was throwing to him, and then they pulled a video that they had of him when he was like 7-8 years old. I'm a home run derby champion. He was just playing in the backyard, and here it is.
That's cool. You give the stories of.
I say it all the time. I'm the first one to complain about stuff MLB does, but I feel like they got it right this year with the All-Star game, having the guys wear their team jerseys, none of the made up stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No patch of any marketing. Like it's just raw. Just baseball the way it's supposed to be.
We'll agree on that.
I wasn't sure what to expect with them being able to review the calls, but I like it. It was subtle.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work in a live game. All-Star games are a little different because pitchers are actually trying to throw strikes and guys are actually swinging the bat. In a real game, a little different.
And I like the extra inning though. The hit off, the home run off, 3 pitches, 3 players. Most home runs wins. I like that. I thought it was fun. I thought they did it right. They got it right for the first time in a while.
That was cool.
They always play around with the All-Star game. I think they took it back to original classics with the uniforms and the little added rules. I thought it made it fun. It was fun for the guys. You saw the managers laughing when everybody was checking the call. Like it was fun.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully,
it's a good test.
Hopefully they keep that.
So, who's going to quarterback your Raiders team? I meant to ask.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we're going to the football now?
Here
we're
we
doing
go.
that now?
Here we go.
We actually have an NFL quarterback on a roster now. So they got no choice but to be better. We got Geno Smith, who is better than who we had last year. So, yeah, go Raiders.
Isn't that a pretty low bar, though?
Wow.
I didn't say that. Just putting it out there. I didn't say that.
Shit.
I just asked a question. I did not rebuttal.
I
just
answered the question. The team will be better than it was last year. That bar is pretty low,
Listen,
but it's all
I'm
about
one of
improvement.
God-sized creatures. I'm a Dolphin fan. Like I got nothing to say in this conversation.
This is true.
I'm taking away all your Dolphin jokes before you could even say them.
There you go. That's the way you got to do it. That's the way you got to do it.
You know, I mean, you guys still got Hawk Tua, right?
Oh, shit.
See where we're going with that. Tua is our quarterback.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Tua. I don't know about the Hawk. I think that's a totally different thing.
Oh, that's usually the sound he makes when he gets hit.
Damn.
So,
You pay a lot of attention. You pay a lot of attention to him.
well, you know, I got to have ammo for when I talk to you.
It's weak right now. Very weak ammo right now. It's not your best.
Speaking of quarterbacks, who's going to quarterback the Hurricanes this year?
Carson Beck.
Who else?
Carson Beck.
Okay. He's no Cam Ward. We all know that. You got all your tailgate stuff ready. You guys ready to rock and roll game one?
Yeah, we'll know exactly where we stand game one. We open the gates. It's right. We open with Notre Dame, so we'll know right out the gate where we're at. And even if we get by that, then we got the Gators week 4. So
you home or away for that Notre Dame game?
Home. So our first 4 games are home. So it's Notre Dame, Bethune, USF, UF. They can go 2-4. They can go 0-4. They can go 4-0.
Well, they ain't going to 0-4. We know that.
Yeah, they should be Bethune, but
yeah, you'll beat Cookman. Cookman sucks. Says
what's Michigan? What's Michigan gonna do? What are they doing over there?
We'll find out. We'll find out. And they paid the kid. They supposedly got the best quarterback in the country coming in. We shall see. He's been lights out in the workouts, allegedly. We'll find out. We'll see. We miss Jim Harbaugh. His quirky, crazy ass.
He knew why he left.
We're gonna let that go. Let's get back to cigars. We're going off the rails here a little bit. We're going off the rails here a little bit.
I thought this was ESPN for a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I mean, I always get confused being in Connecticut with ESPN being there. It's always confusing, man.
Fair enough.
All right.
All good.
So where'd you get your start in the industry? I know you kind of said you started working in shops and stuff, but like for as far as companies, did you start at Miami?
Yeah. I started with an inside sales position, and then one day they're like, "Oh, how do you feel about North Florida?" And I was like, "Okay." They gave me a list. I made a map. We still had MapQuest at that time, and I started visiting, and then it was going good. And it was one of those summers where I had a lot of free time, and I'm like, "All right, so what else can I do?" They're like, "How do you feel about New England?" And I was like, "I hear it gets cold, but they got jackets and shit and like that." And just started carving out the way. It was funny because I walked in September and I was still wearing a sweater because I was already cold. But it's incredible how your body adapts real quick. When it goes from 40 to below and it gets back up to 20, you're good. You're like, I can do it.
You're good, yeah. You're good.
Yep.
Yeah, you learn to adjust for reals.
So earlier you said that New England is a tough region. What made New England tough, other than the weather?
It's just the weather. It always makes it tough. And then you have states like Massachusetts and Connecticut that have just high taxes and everything like that. So it just becomes difficult because it's not like Florida, Texas, or California where the weather lets you, create stuff all year round. You're literally down to your buying season. It's about 4 to 6 months. And then you got to be in there in the winter when it's cold so we can get you guys to crank out events and do stuff. So it's not for everybody. It's a tough territory.
Right. You did a good job though. I'd say
Thank you.
How long were you in the Northeast?
It's almost 2 years before we hired Arturo. And Arturo came in right after me.
Yep.
Okay.
Now here he's big time. He's big time now.
Arturo's really
You haven't been to a
doing
shop yet, have you? Well, you haven't been up.
No, I haven't been up there.
Yeah.
I plan to be up there soon in the next month or so. So I want to get in and visit him.
he's doing good. He's doing really good.
He lost his celebrity status. He's just a shop owner now.
He's a shop owner.
Just another dude.
Listen, I'm retired. I work there like 3 or 4 times a week. He's got a whole different atmosphere than here. You'll like
Life changes.
But you know what? He does a good job. You know Arturo, so he does a good job. It's good, and
I seen pictures. The place looks beautiful.
It's
gorgeous
a beautiful
shop.
place, gorgeous shop, and he does it right. So
Yeah, but you can't lose with Arturo. He's a good dude anyway.
Yeah.
No, listen, he's welcoming.
Yeah.
You come in, he's got a full coffee bar. It's amazing. It's an amazing place. It's nice.
I would expect anything, knowing how
I can't wait till you come down.
photography business and everything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything.
Oh,
less.
you already know what he
Knowing
does.
him the way I know him. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can have your cafecito.
It's Connecticut cafecito, but I'll have it.
Hey, he'll make it for you though. He'll make it
for you good. He makes it good.
It's not the Cuban.
It's not the
coffee.
Cuban. It's not the Cuban, but it's really good. I'll tell you that much.
It's as close as you're gonna get in Connecticut. How about that?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Milford, Connecticut, to be exact.
Milford, yeah.
Yep.
Milford.
Yeah, the hot bread of. Anyway,
So once you left the Northeast, were you just right back to Miami and kind of
When I gave up Northeast, or they promoted me, I was able to have the North Florida territory, and that's what actually got me to move up to Orlando for the first time. And it was great. I fell in love with the territory. I fell in love so much that I was able to buy a house, and I moved my parents up here. So here we are.
that's awesome.
Officially a 407 resident for the rest of my life now that I pay taxes here.
There you go.
But obviously that was right before COVID. So, everything changed with COVID.
Yeah, the world changed. So Willie, I know you've been with your company for a while and you've had a lot of different roles, and I also know that you've also taken a moment to work with other companies that are in the industry as well, in terms of how they do business and how you do business with La Hora right now. Are there any parallels? Are there any differences? Did you see anything from that experience going across the street, let's say, and then coming back?
Every company is its own world. Every company has their method of operation and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The one company I worked for before coming back here, I did spend a year at Gurkha, and working with my big brother Juan Lopez was just an amazing experience. I can't sit here and say enough how much I learned from him in that year. Wani is one of a kind. And when Guillermo called with this opportunity, one of the few times I sat there in Juan's office and I was crying, like, I got this phone call and he's like, you got to take it. But nothing but amazing things to say about that staff over there and that team and Wani, If you ever get the opportunity to hang out with Juan Lopez, you already know what I'm talking about.
All right.
So what kind of things did you learn? I mean, that made it such a wonderful experience. I mean, are we talking about like scheduling, how to...
It's just business and relations. Like it was incredible to learn,
Okay. That's good stuff.
I mean...
Are you guys enjoying the cigar? I know it's probably been a while.
No. The cigar is phenomenal.
Cigar.
Phenomenal. It's great.
Yeah, no, this is great. I'm actually just getting to the point where I could take the band off.
Yeah.
And it's smoking really good. It's smoking slow.
Yeah.
And I love that. When a cigar smokes slower than you think it's gonna and lasts longer, it's always...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, roughly, it's an estimated 60-minute smoke, but if you have the right group of friends around, if you got the right drink, it'll go a little longer.
Right.
Yeah. And it's not changing,
No.
It's really
It's good.
even, burning even.
It does the tones just pick up a little bit after the halfway point. Like what you say, right about when you start taking off the band, you start getting a little more of those peppery notes on the back end and some.
I agree.
By this time, you're having bourbon, so you're getting a nice fusion between the oaks of the bourbon and the allspice from that, and then this. So you got a nice little fusion going right now.
I'll say that allspice is kicking in right now, really good. It's really, really good now. I'm past the...
I think his allspice kicked in earlier.
Yeah, it kicked in earlier. I'm a little faster.
So,
That is what it
the
is.
other good thing about this cigar and a lot of our cigars, you guys are drinking bourbon, so you'll understand this. We do 50-50 range in the way we age tobacco. We do age tobacco in pilones, but we're also big at at barrel aging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you think of barrel aging and stuff like that, you get the barrel, you char, you pour the rum in there, you pour it out. So you have leftover molasses, leftover cinnamon and vanilla and all that. We age the tobacco in there. So the tobacco does get those little nuances. So when you start pairing it with specific kind of things, like certain drinks will bring out more flavor. So like with bourbon, whiskeys, and rum, obviously the cigar does amplify the drink and the drink does amplify certain flavors in the cigar itself because of the similar flavor tones that do get.
Yeah, they're very, very complimentary.
How much tobacco can you actually fit in a barrel? Because like when I think of having to age tobacco, especially a company like La Aurora, like you have to do a lot of tobacco.
They got a lot of room.
I was gonna say, do you just have like
Have you seen
1,000 barrels?
Have you seen the
Like,
room?
They got a lot of room.
There's one room just for the barrels.
wow.
And we're constantly rotating what we're aging in those barrels depending on what we need to get out and stuff like that. But there's always tobacco being aged in barrels and stuff like that. Just like the andullos. The andullos is a beautiful sight to see and a thing to, if you ever get to see it, you know.
Yeah, and I used to smoke these years ago. I used to love the metal tubos and the different colors. The packaging was really awesome. But I mean, this might be kind of childish, but this is one of my favorite like cigar shapes. Because I mean, every time you ever see a caricature of a stick, you know, you got the narrow ends, you got the fat middle, and you feel like you're smoking a cigar. You know,
but it's also one of the hardest cigars to teach people how to cut it.
Oh yeah,
yes. Yes, you hit on the nail right there.
I deal with it at events, and I was like, "No, just a little bit."
Yeah, they want to cut the whole. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're defeating the purpose.
Yeah,
but then it creates a different experience too, because when you first start smoking it, it's tighter. You're getting a little bit less smoke.
Yeah,
but it works because you kind of appreciate that buildup. A little bit of smoke, a little bit of flavor. As it starts to burn back, it opens up, and it gets bigger and bigger. It's just a more fun cigar experience, I think.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine yesterday lit up a shag put next to me, and he was like, that first third, I was like, what? He's like, it's a little rough. I was like, well, you're just smoking binder and filler. You're not even into the wrapper yet.
Right.
It's called the shag foot.
Yeah, the shags, they just punch you in the face, and then they smooth out.
Yeah, it's like
in the wrapper.
There's no cap on it. You're just getting binder and filler. But what's good is that you can't overburn it. You're good.
Yeah. If that's a good, that is the only good part about that.
So
having to show people the right way how to cut and light a cigar like this, what are some of the tips that you would give them?
Less is more. Don't take, just because you have a straight cut doesn't mean you have to go all the way in. Like
100%.
I mean, it literally does have a little line on there. But what I like to do a lot with these is give it a little V cut so you can't mess it up. You know, get a V cut, slice it, you're fine. But then, you know, when you're young and you come into some of these shops, like what do you know? I've been smoking cigars longer than you've been alive. Okay. Go for it.
Yeah,
go for it. Do what you got to do.
You've been smoking it wrong for 40 years. Congratulations.
You guys have been at shops. You know that all kind of things happen between the cutting and lighting of a cigar, and everyone is different. So
it's fair. It's fair. Now, do you get a chance to bring groups on factory tours, or do you?
We do. We obviously do our retailer trips. We try to set up media trips and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get you guys on the list so that when we do like the virtual pairings that Manuel does, that we invite everybody on the media list, you know, we send you guys out the kits and stuff like that. So after this, please reach out with emails and everything. Send it to me so I can get you guys on the list.
I'll tell you right now, the virtual kits are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But is there some way that we can go to where you guys are at and actually smoke and actually, I know that, Manuel, so one time when we were at Cigar Room 2, me and Lenny were there and we met you and Manuel was there and he was like, follow me on Facebook because I want you guys to come out here.
He doesn't forget anything.
Oh, we can set it up. We can.
And he doesn't forget anything.
Yeah.
So I would love to go there and actually, but I want you to be there. I want Manuel to be there. And listen, we can just do the whole experience, and it would be phenomenal.
We can do that whenever. If you guys are trying to see the field, that maximum growth and everything, then that's around the same time as Pro Cigar. In fact, with you guys doing this podcast, you should really be looking into Pro Cigar as an experience because you get a bunch of different factory experiences across the Dominican Republic and Santiago. So that's something you guys should look into.
I mean, that would be great. That would be great.
Yeah, you guys got that private lounge in the factory, which is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. That'd be cool to do that.
I would be down for that 100%.
I remember I did Manuel was up here in Milford when we were at the old spot, and he did it was almost like a deconstruction tasting kind of seminar. Where that's
called our training kits. So what you get is you get the final product cigar.
Mm-hmm.
You get, so if it's the Preferito, you get the Emerald number 2. You get a Barbara Pole Churchill that has every wrapper along the way for a little bit. And then you get the 4 pure grades of all the different components that are in the cigar. So he takes you from seed to final product. You go across all the different combinations of tobacco that are in it. You smoke it separately. And then you're supposed to have the barber pole so you can taste the wrappers, and then you have the final product.
Yeah, that's the one I did. That
That's
was
cool.
awesome. That was awesome.
That's amazing.
And the way he walks you through
So we
it.
offer that now in a couple of different variations. We do offer it in a Preferido. We offer it in the 120, and we offer it in the ADN, just because the Andullo and how special, being able to cultivate the Andullo is for us in the DR, having the homage of the first tobacco ever made, since the Taino Indians and all that,
Yeah.
So we'd like to offer that. I don't recommend smoking pure grade Andullo on an empty stomach. It's gonna hurt.
Not for the week.
Oh shit, not for the week.
Yeah, he did.
You want a piece of cheese or something in there?
You know what? Because we did the ADN in the factory, and there was like cheese and stuff on the table. Because it ain't for the week. For
One
sure.
of those is one of those pure grades
I don't
over
got a
there.
problem with that.
You'd have a problem with the cheese?
No, I don't got a problem with nothing. That's shit.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is that your Batman voice? What the hell was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
See, I don't know why he would say something like that, knowing that I'm gonna remember and I'm gonna call this bullshit. I'll be like,
Papa.
no, this was for you.
Hold
Try
on.
this.
I hope you remember, because you know what? You're not dealing with a regular dude right here, bro. I got you.
We know.
Bourbon, cigars, I got you, bro.
We know he's irregular.
I am irregular. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it.
So many.
There's medication that can get you regular.
No, I don't want medication. I love this.
Because
shit.
all I'm gonna tell Manuel is, Manuel, dame algo that's gonna fuck him up.
I hope so. Yeah. You think he's gonna win?
I'll just be there for the show.
Captain,
Yeah,
tell him,
that's going to
tell
have to be a live podcast.
him. It'll be a live podcast. We can do a live podcast. But you know
I don't
what?
know if everything could be recorded on that one. We'll,
I'm glad
we
it's
can always
recorded.
edit. We can always edit, Willie.
we'll make an experience video.
Yeah, there we go.
Experience. That's great. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So, but you know what? I love what you put into the culture, because I'm happy that I met you way before, back in the old days of Mickey Blake's, and it was great. And to know you now and know where you were at and your experience, it's so fucking great. So I am so happy. I'm so happy that we're able to do this right here and smoke this cigar and say, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's talking to us with a bourbon, and this bourbon is like, for this cigar, it's like crazy, bro. I mean, right now I'm loving it.
It's amazing, bro.
It's amazing, bro. I'm loving it. Yeah. Fuck Cappy. Fuck Cappy. All right. Will. Fuck Cappy. Fuck Cappy. Fuck Michigan. Michigan.
Here we
Fuck
go.
all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got
I'm
to
with
interrupt the ass kissing for a second.
All right,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
He's
There's
gonna
too
interrupt.
much going.
Golden
There's too much
chapstick
going
over
on.
here.
There's too much.
I still love you, Papa.
So La Aurora,
You got to stop saying that. It's very awkward.
But you love it, Papi.
La Aurora is an old company, isn't it?
Oldest.
We are the oldest Dominican factory making cigars since 1903.
Awesome.
We're the oldest
Awesome.
Dominican factory.
A lot of history.
A lot of his. We're in the fifth hand of family-owned, family-run, fifth generation with Guillermo at the helm. Sixth generation when you think about his daughters now working in the factory. Michelle Amelia is involved in marketing and all that. Daniela just graduated from school and she'll be involved with stuff like that. So it's a very fun family atmosphere. It starts with family, it ends with family. Obviously, everything that they've put into the company. And we're the same thing here, starts and ends with family here, We like to push them, they push us. And it's a fun atmosphere to work with,
Yeah. So, I mean, it seems like a lot of the expertise in like the growing, the touching of the seeds, the plants, the soil, is that information getting shared? Are the new generations coming in there and learning the things that they need to do cool and novel things with tobacco?
It is, because I think a lot of the newest things that you see happen in the blending room per se, like and how people want to create the blends and how they're testing and working out new things. But for the most part, you do advance, agriculture, but the process is it's still the same. It's a lot of heart and love and sweat, the fields, the farming and all that. Yeah, how you agriculture, your agriculture system get more modern, but you still got to touch the seed 60 day, 30 day, 90 day, in different sections and stuff like that. So that doesn't really change. It's just how you treat and cure the product, that you should be evolving.
So would you say it's like a happy embrace of the technology, the newer techniques that are within the tobacco industry that go hand in hand with the traditional ways?
Yeah, I always say it's art meets science. You
Okay.
know, it's science that gets you into the factory, and then from there is it's really an art what these people can do, what these rollers can do in 30 seconds and rolling. Like it's really it's a work of art. You know.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And blending is an art. Blending is totally an art because I don't know if you can punch all that stuff in a computer and end up with a blend that's really
Makes sense.
tasty or has like the nuance in it. That's definitely a touch.
No, that's something that ChatGPT won't be able to.
No, you can't. AI can't do that.
Don't give it any ideas.
I think no matter what, no matter how smart all that shit gets, not to bring it, a tech thing, but it's top of mind. I work in, video and media production and all that kind of stuff. And like, it's obviously top of mind for us. And there's big things going around the company with AI and all this kind of shit. But like that and, anything creative, anything that has any kind of creativity, any kind of artwork, there's really no worry for AI to take anything over because that human touch can't be duplicated.
No, you can't duplicate that. And same thing with relationships. Yours is a relationship driven business.
Oh, 100%.
And you can't.
That's still one thing I love about this industry. No matter how modern we can become with emails and QR codes with information and all that, the process of this is still old school. Like I got to get into the shop. I got to shake hands. I got to leave a business card. I got to leave a sample. I got to meet the owner. I got to hang out with the guys and stuff like that. So the main nuances of this industry is still very much old school.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, it changes the experience with the cigar when you talk to somebody like you who can explain everything about that cigar, the flavors, the way it was rolled, the way it was blended. It creates a connection that you remember. So the next time, I mean, you could be traveling, you walk into a shop, you see a La Aurora on the shelf, and you remember that event, that conversation, and you get drawn to that cigar because you know it.
And my main thing, like if I'm in a humidor and I'm working an event or a humidor, I'm not going to sit there and just try to sell you the perforator across your head. I always would like to ask them, Cappy, and then I always say, what are you guys smoking these days? What are you guys into? What do you know? What's your go-to? And let me steer you in something in my portfolio that you're going to have an enjoyable experience. And the next time you see me, you're going to be like, you recommended me something good. I trust you. Like, what do you got next? Like, what do you want me to try next? Or where do I keep growing in your portfolio based on what I smoked last time or stuff like that? It's not always just throw the most expensive stick across your head. You want the smoker to have an enjoyable experience and remember your brand. Well, next time he's in the humidor, he sees La Aurora, he's like, damn, he was up here from Miami. He was hanging out. He recommended me a good stick. What else should I try now?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I think we kind of already answered the question, but like you brought up, marketing before and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know how with your role, how involved you are in marketing and advertising and all that kind of stuff, which is obviously hard for a cigar industry. But what do you find that like actually works?
It's the hardest right now outside of our own publications. I mean, we struggle with being able to promote stuff online, whether it's with social like Facebook, Instagram. It's getting hard because of the filters and the blocks on tobacco and stuff like that,
Yeah, and I think it kind of brings it back to exactly what you were just saying, like that human touch point.
Yeah,
you
relationship,
especially in this industry, you need that face to face and that human touch point to get the word out because technology can only get you so far in this day and age. Which is weird to say, but
yeah.
I mean, you're always looking how to be modern, how to do things. I mean, you're evolving. You always want to be evolving. If you're not evolving, you're not learning. You're not growing.
Right.
But given the fact that we are a tobacco-based product, it comes with its challenges and stuff like that due to
right. And it's very much a niche industry as well.
Yeah,
it is.
Are there certain things you found that work better than others, or is it still just get out to events, get in front of people?
I mean, events are tricky because events, you guys know, it could be a great brand. If the weather sucks, nobody's coming out.
Yeah,
There's strike one. Up there.
Yep.
After November, it's hit or miss because snow, it's wet, it's you're not trying to be outside. So it's just it's a lot of different things to make the event. Obviously, it's a two-part street. The brand has to help the store has to promote, everything goes hand in hand,
Very cool.
I get you.
All right. All we need now is some swag and we'll be good.
Put a little Christmas list and I'll check it off eventually.
Yeah, okay. Hey, my homegirl won that cooler from Pennsylvania.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
There she did.
That don't get you off the hook with me, but I'll send you that list.
Send me the list. We'll make it work. We'll see what we can do.
Okay.
It's Christmas time soon, right?
Yeah.
Christmas time soon.
I mean, yeah, before you know it, shit, July's already over, so.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, man. Well, listen, I want to thank you for taking some time out and joining us, man. This was cool. I'm glad we got to do it through video.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me on. It's always a pleasure.
No, thank you, Willie.
Awesome,
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
We love you, bro.
Cheers.
Of course he loves you. He's been loving you all for a fucking hour. Oh, my God. You gonna blow him kisses now?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck this little motherfucker right here. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not blowing kisses.
Go, Willie. Go, Willie.
And I think that's the perfect thing to take us out. All right, I got nothing else to say. Thank you, everyone. See you guys later.
Later.